Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that's got Silicon Valley buzzing. Sergey Brin, one of Google's co-founders, is back in the driver's seat, pushing for a major shift in how Google tackles AI. But here's the question that's got everyone talking. Is his strategy a stroke of genius or a recipe for disaster? We're talking about a return to the office, a move that could either supercharge AI development or alienate the very talent Google needs to stay ahead. And the stakes? Nothing less than the future of AI itself. Let's break it down. This isn't just about where people work. It's about how Google plans to win the AI race. Okay, so here's the headline. According to the New York Times, Sergey Brin is advocating for a stronger in-office presence to accelerate Google's AI advancements. He believes that the spontaneous collaboration and brainstorming that happen in person are crucial for breakthroughs in this rapidly evolving field. Think about it. Quick whiteboard sessions, impromptu code reviews, the kind of organic interactions that can spark the next big idea. That's what Brin is betting on. The article suggests that Brin feels a renewed sense of urgency, given the intense competition from companies like OpenAI. He sees a return to the office as a way to recapture Google's innovative edge and foster a more cohesive team environment. Essentially, he wants to recreate the magic of Google's early days when everyone was in the same room, building something revolutionary together. But is that even possible in today's world? And at what cost? Let's dig deeper. Brin's argument hinges on the idea that in-person collaboration is inherently more effective for complex problem-solving, especially in a field as dynamic as AI. He's likely thinking about the concept of collective intelligence, the idea that a group of individuals working together can outperform even the smartest individual. This is especially relevant in AI development, where progress often relies on rapidly iterating on ideas and sharing knowledge across different teams. Think about the challenges of training large language models or developing new algorithms for image recognition. These problems require a diverse range of expertise, from data scientists and software engineers to linguists and cognitive psychologists. The ability to quickly tap into this expertise, to bounce ideas off each other in real time, could be a significant advantage. Now, there's a concept called the adjacent possible, coined by Stuart Kauffman. This is the idea that innovation happens by exploring the possibilities that are just one step away from what already exists. In-person interactions, with their serendipitous encounters and unexpected conversations, can help teams discover these adjacent possible solutions more easily. However, there's also the risk of groupthink, where the desire for harmony overrides critical thinking and leads to suboptimal decisions. This is where a strong leader is needed to foster a culture of open debate and constructive criticism, even when it's uncomfortable. One paper, The Wisdom of Crowds by James Surowiecki, argues that diverse and independent opinions are crucial for effective decision-making. So, the challenge for Google is to create an environment that encourages both collaboration and independent thinking. But here's where things get controversial. Many argue that remote work has proven its effectiveness, especially in the tech industry. They point to studies showing that remote workers can be more productive, have higher job satisfaction, and experience less stress. Plus, remote work allows companies to tap into a global talent pool, hiring the best people regardless of their location. The rise of tools like Slack, Zoom, and GitHub has made remote collaboration easier than ever before. Teams can communicate in real time, share code seamlessly, and even conduct virtual brainstorming sessions. Some argue that these tools can actually enhance collaboration by providing a more structured and asynchronous communication environment. Think about it. Instead of interrupting someone with a quick question, you can send them a message and they can respond when they have the time and focus. This can lead to more thoughtful and deliberate communication. However, there's also the risk of isolation and the loss of informal communication, the kind of water-cooler conversations that can spark new ideas and build team cohesion. And let's be honest, not everyone has the ideal home environment for remote work. Distractions, lack of dedicated workspace, and unreliable internet connections can all hinder productivity. So, the question is, can Google find a hybrid approach that balances the benefits of in-person collaboration with the flexibility of remote work? Can they create an environment that fosters both innovation and employee well-being? Now, let's consider the two opposing viewpoints. On one hand, you have the argument that in-person collaboration is essential for driving AI innovation. This view emphasizes the importance of spontaneous interactions, shared physical space, and a strong sense of team cohesion. The proponents of this view believe that these factors are crucial for fostering creativity, problem-solving, and rapid iteration. They might point to the success of companies like Apple, which has always emphasized in-person collaboration, and a highly controlled work environment. On the other hand, you have the argument that remote work is essential for attracting and retaining top AI talent. This view emphasizes the importance of flexibility, autonomy, and work-life balance. The proponents of this view believe that these factors are crucial for attracting the best and brightest minds in the field, who often have multiple job offers and can choose to work for companies that offer the most appealing work environment. They might point to the success of companies like GitLab, which is fully remote and has a highly distributed team. So, how do we reconcile these two opposing viewpoints? One possible solution is to experiment with different hybrid models and measure their impact on both innovation and employee satisfaction. Google could conduct A/B testing, comparing the performance of teams that work primarily in the office with the performance of teams that work primarily remotely. They could also track employee engagement and retention rates to see how different work arrangements affect morale. The key is to use data to inform their decisions and to be willing to adapt their approach as needed. This is not a one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one team or one project may not work for another. Google needs to be flexible and responsive to the needs of its employees while also ensuring that it's creating an environment that fosters innovation. So what are the potential solutions? First, Google could explore hybrid work models that allow employees to spend some time in the office and some time working remotely. This could involve setting specific days for in-person collaboration while allowing employees to work from home on other days. This would give employees the flexibility they need while also ensuring that they have opportunities for face-to-face interaction with their colleagues. Second, Google could invest in creating a more inclusive and engaging in-office environment. This could involve redesigning office spaces to encourage collaboration, providing more opportunities for social interaction, and fostering a culture of open communication and feedback. The goal is to make the office a place where people actually want to be, not just a place they have to be. Third, Google could focus on building a stronger remote work culture. This could involve providing employees with the tools and resources they need to work effectively from home, creating virtual team-building activities, and fostering a sense of community among remote workers. The goal is to make remote workers feel like they are an integral part of the team, even if they are not physically present in the office. Ultimately, the success of Google's AI strategy will depend on its ability to create a work environment that attracts, retains, and motivates top talent. This requires a thoughtful and nuanced approach that takes into account the needs of both the company and its employees. It's not about forcing everyone back into the office. It's about creating a culture that fosters innovation, collaboration, and well-being, regardless of where people are working. So, is Sergey Brin's push for a return to the office a genius move or a potential disaster? The answer, as always, is complex. There are valid arguments on both sides of the debate. In-person collaboration can be incredibly valuable for driving innovation, but remote work offers flexibility and access to a global talent pool. The key for Google is to find a balance that works for them, to experiment with different models, and to be willing to adapt as needed. The future of Google AI depends on it. What do you think? Is a return to the office the right move for Google? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world of AI. We'll be following this story closely, so stay tuned for updates. Thanks for watching.